Hello, beautiful people. Welcome, welcome. Go on ahead and get yourself situated in your space. Settle in to your sacred hug of your own body. Laying down on a yoga mat, sitting up on a cushion, wherever we are tonight. Let's take a breath and welcome the presence of ourselves into this present moment. Acknowledging that we are one and many parts of a greater whole, unified by waves of matter, of consciousness. And as we settle in here now, we listen to a divine presence that fills our purpose, that brings forth peace in the uncertainty of our world. And we together, the gatherers of this consciousness, affirm and bring forth the power of the ancient spirits and of the alchemy that is our actions, our intentions, and the presence as we amalgamate what we need, what we want, what we're wishing for, and who we are. I hold now space for your divine presence to come forth in the mist of darkness, the spectrum of color on the palette of your soul. I welcome that. I welcome this. As we breathe fire into our being with every exhale, may we find the safe space to surrender the walls of our being for now. Surrender the barriers of separateness between ourselves and the world around us. May we find safe. May we find acceptance. May we allow every emotion to bubble up. like bubbles feeding gas and oxygen to a spring. Allow the emotions to feed us as we listen to the words channeled here to unite us. I open up this space for the emotional cake and somewhat garbage of your being. I welcome that here. It's okay to have this garbage. Let go of feeling like we need to ignore it. Let it bubble up into the teal blue surface of the divine mind, as clear as a blue sky. Let our dirt, our disgust, be propulsed from our being. However it arises, may we face it. Knowing we are held in divine consciousness through. As the thoughts arise, name them. Self-doubt, greed, hatred, or explore them. With every breath, we are returned to the center, returned to the focus of our work here. For the next few minutes, let's go deeper into this. Eyes closed, body engaged, breath our guide, heart center awakened. Let's go into the silence together. Opening space where raw emotion needs to grow. Opening space to heal. Opening space to explore. I am here with you. You are not alone. Accepting the offerings, accepting the opportunity, listening, to the inner dialogue. Stepping away from the inner dialogue. Observing our true voice. Noticing the way the heart beats for you, the way the lung inflates for you. The body, our vessel, our home, is sacred. Releasing the tension, moving the energy. Accepting the need for rest. When thoughts come forward that feel like we can't handle them alone, can we offer them to the divine equalizer? Can we offer them to the matrix, the web of all beings interconnected? Surely other beings experience these tragedies. Can we give these experiences over to the collective, imagining the anonymous orb of collective frequency can we nudge the experience until others recognize it? Our pain, our fear. Is not actually owned by anyone. And we know this because we know. The illusion that is separateness. The universal collective accepts your pain as its own. The orb of collective consciousness breathes joy, exhales joy. It is a spinning force of pain, of joy. But never solitude, for we are never, ever truly alone. Can you feel the gratitude entering your body? Can you feel the motion of what it is to be real? Real and yet not separate. Real yet collective. Real and yet not separate. It hurts sometimes. It really hurts sometimes, but why can't it also be loving? I love you. I bless you. Thank you for sharing this moment with me. This world is so complicated, but we don't have to be alone. We can come back to this place, to this collective orb. Know that any emotion we feel is inherently a part of a human experience. So stretch it out. If you're in a space you can, stretch it out. Feel that furnace of love in your heart. Feel that furnace of love in your heart. For we know at the bottom of fear is love. May you have the strength to pursue all that lights you up with love and the wisdom to see beyond the fear. To accept the truth. The love that you are. The love that you are. That's all. That's all she wrote. I love you so much. Thank you for the one person that has stuck through it. You are an angel to me. I absolutely love you so much. Thank you for going through this experience with me. It has been so important. I can't wait for in-person meditation to come back and we can just sit for like a whole hour and just like lay back and just feel it all. I hope you are reveling in your divine presence. Divine presence is not just love and light. It takes a lot to get there, to accept who you are. There's like a lot of strings that you can only see one end of. You can only see the tip of the string, and the string looks like all the negative things we think of ourselves. It looks like not doing enough, not being enough. But at the bottom of the string, when we really take the time to follow it through its loops and down into the origination of the string, of the thread, what do we find there? we find what we really mean. That is divine presence. Where we're coming from. Being human is so complicated. But we only need to remember to follow the strings down. Follow the stream of thought. Maybe it takes a little encouragement to allow all of the petty, meaningless thoughts to just float away a little. But when you really feel the shit, the garbage come up, follow that. What is it saying? I hope that at the bottom it is saying, there is love. And that you can act on that. And act from your divine core. Our being in line from that divine in you. Thank you. Remain in the presence for however long. Reach out if you need to talk. You can always contact me. I hope you have a loving, peaceful sleep and a great night. I'll see you next week. Namaste. Sweet dreams.